live. Let's go. All right, we're live on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok. All right, guys. On this live, we're going to show you guys how this system works, what it's for, all of that. If you guys have any questions, of course, I'm going to be reading the YouTube chat primarily and the TikTok chat. I'm one of the sales reps here at Pranos, and I'm going to show you guys how this works. Easy to install, compatible with all sedans and SUVs. That's the cool thing about this, guys. It's taking your content outdoors, right? So if you're wanting to take your content outdoors as an everyday person, how are you going to do it, right? Billboards, they're costly, right? The cool thing about Pranos is this system can go on any sedan or SUV, guys. All right, Prano, your chat's Ghost Town Vibes. Let's see. What do you say? All right, we got Twitch as well. All right, cool. I think we're live on. Are we live on TikTok now? I hope we are. I just need to see the TikTok chat. Let's see. It takes me a second to go live on TikTok. I feel like sometimes it takes a second. But anyway, hopefully you guys on Instagram can see it. Take your content outdoors, right? Push your content outdoors. It's your own personal billboard that allows you to share your content on the go. It looks like we're streaming. Oh, yep, we're streaming on all of them now. It just took a second. I feel like. All right, YouTube. We're back. We're gonna walk you guys through Pranos.ai. It's gonna be a good live. It's gonna be a good live stream. I'm just getting set up here on TikTok. Let's see. For some reason, I just want to make sure I can see the TikTok live. But by the way, the chat. Let's see. There we go. Pranos.ai. It allows you to post your content outdoors, guys. That's the cool thing about this thing. Push your content on the go. Share it. All of the above. Do you guys have any questions? But yeah, I'm just getting started. I'm still getting set up. I'm trying to make sure that this chat works. Am I live? All right, I'm live on TikTok. All right, let's go. For those of you guys on TikTok, go ahead and double, triple tap. We're going to get to 5,000 taps. When we get to 5,000 taps, we're going to show you guys the inside. All right, just chilling. Hey, how's it going, guys? Pranos.ai, it allows you to share your content outdoors, guys. Pranos.ai is bringing billboards down to any consumer car, whether you have a sedan like this vehicle here, or you have an SUV. Push your content outdoors in HD, guys. All right, guys, we're on TikTok now. How to buy. I'm going to go ahead and pin the product, guys, on TikTok. We're streaming on TikTok. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitch right now. We're multi-streaming. We're everywhere. But so just keep that in mind, guys. For those of you guys on TikTok, tap, tap, tap. Let's go. Hopefully you guys can hear me. All right, Mars Planet on YouTube says, my G, I see you. Hey, YouTube. Hey, by the way, you guys on YouTube showed so much love last time. We had 400 concurrent viewers on YouTube 2 days ago. So we know we're going to blow it up on TikTok. We know we're going to blow it up on YouTube. And man, this is our first time going live on Instagram, though. We're multi-streaming. Take your content outdoors. Share what you love. Easy to install. And I'm going to walk you guys through the installation process here shortly. All right. Hey, I'm gonna play Diddy. Someone says I'm gonna play Diddy. Don't do that. Well, don't play the Diddy parties. Don't do that. That's illegal. Play legal content. You guys, you folks on YouTube, double tap, triple tap. The 5,000 like goal, that's for you guys on TikTok. We need you guys to double tap, triple tap. Let's go. I see some of you guys are doing it. All right, let's go. We're live on YouTube as well. It's going to be a crazy good live. We're going to go show you guys what this is all about. Pranos.ai. Really, it's taking your content outdoors, converts your windows into a full HD screen that allows you to basically post and get views outdoors, right? Whether it's your content, whether you just want to play future, or whether you just want to be, you want to show off, promote your business, whatever it is, have your QR code going. We're going to go ahead and walk you guys through what's included in the kit here, and more. I'm just still getting it set up here. I just want to make sure I can see the TikTok chat, because I feel like that's an important one. Because we're multi-streaming. We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. Someone said, Young King says, I'm going to play Diddy. Gilo Lico on YouTube says, what? Mars Planet. Thank you guys for the love. You guys on YouTube, you guys are real supportive. By the way, seems like the YouTube chat's blowing up right now. Let's take it to the next level on TikTok and Twitch. Let's go. All right, we're just getting started. We've only been live for about a minute now. We've been live for a minute. And you know what? We're going to go ahead and show you what this is all about. What, basically talk about technology and everything. It's a broadcast system that allows you to share your content outdoors. The Bluetooth speakers can connect to the system. So, you're driving around, you're playing music, whatever it is. All right. So it's great for, and the cool thing is that the system takes shape of your window pattern, guys. We got almost 100 people on YouTube. It looks like 150 now. Let's go. All right, we need TikTok. We need TikTok for sure. All right. All right, let's go. Now, I just want to tell you guys something. Easy to install, and the system takes the shape of your window pattern. So if you're trying to share content outdoors, this is the best way to do it. Just because it's very, very HD. I'm going to give you guys a close-up. Give me a second. I am just... All right. We're trying to pin the product on TikTok, but hey, if you're on TikTok, I'm trying to pin the product. It's saying no internet connection. So maybe you'll have to find it on TikTok shop. All right, guys, let's rock. Can you run ads on it? Yes, of course. You can broadcast, share your content outdoors, all of that. I think that's not live. Samad86, yes. We're multi-streaming. We're also on YouTube right now. Yes. We're at 4,000 taps. But yes, the Cicada 5K, yeah, we are live. We're live. We just got 140 people on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're on Instagram as well. That's goofy. Someone said on YouTube, that's goofy. That can be street legal. Actually, believe it or not, it is. You can broadcast content, and think about regulatory compliance. The only distraction laws that are inhibiting you, can you buy it? Someone on YouTube saying, can you buy it? Yes, Pranos.ai. Check it out. I'm going to go ahead and pin the comment in the chat. Hopefully, you guys can see this. It's pinned. That's the website, Pranos.ai, if you guys are interested in purchasing, all right? You guys on TikTok shop. I might have to get off TikTok shop. I don't know. But you guys on doing in Vegas, yeah. So these systems ship out to every single state. It doesn't matter what state you're in, ships out to all states. So Cold Soul was wondering about, do they do it in Vegas? Or they do it? Yes. We've shipped out to Vegas quite a bit. You could use it for advertising. But the cool thing about this, it's your own personal billboard, right? So it allows you to basically think about all the ad signage you see outdoors, right? It's ads everywhere, right? It's your local business. This is bringing billboards to every single car in the world, every single consumer vehicle in the world, for you to also push videos and images while you're driving around town. Because guess what? Advertisers shouldn't be the only ones having fun outdoors and sharing their content outdoors. Pranos.ai is bringing billboards to everybody, guys, and that's what it's about. Reynaldo is saying all that is a hologram of, yes, it's a hologlass, yes. It converts your glass into a full HD screen, guys. All right. Let's see. How's our TikTok doing? Oh, seems like YouTube. I might have to jump off the TikTok and let's just focus on YouTube. I'm gonna jump off anyway. All right, let's do just YouTube and Twitch. All right, you guys see me? All right, all right, all right. What's the price? Yeah, so it's $379 for the back windshield. You guys can find it. Someone said that's tough. All right, guys, go ahead and subscribe. This is the official company page, by the way, Pranos.ai. Subscribe if you guys want to join the ride. Just Sam, have you looked through the law to check if it's like? All right, so if you're in Croatia, by the way, every jurisdiction is a little different, guys. Every jurisdiction is a little. All right, we got almost 300 people on YouTube right now. All right, guys, let's blow this chat up. Repost that. But yeah, in Croatia, I don't know. I don't know the laws in Croatia, so I don't know. Any distraction, yeah. So Croatia might be strict. I don't know. When it comes to the federal government in the United States, it is actually fully compliant across all 50 states. It honestly depends on how you use it, what content you play. All right, guys, is it frosted? So the tint is fully opaque, Josh Fry. It is, but even if you have tint, it works well. Look at the quality. I'm giving you guys a close-up. Scott Oten says, flex. Now, for those of you in Croatia, check your local laws, but broadcasting content outdoors isn't something that just advertisers can do. It's just they're the only ones that have taken advantage of it because billboards are expensive. Pranos.ai is bringing billboards down to the consumer level, making them affordable and making them fit across all sedans and SUVs. And they still look pretty cool. Fully fits your car window pattern and mold, right? How can I get this? James, how can you get this? Pranos.ai. I should have pinned this already. All right, we got almost. All right, let's go. All right, so James, how do you get this? Pranos.ai. Subscribe. I'm one of the sales reps here. Make sure the quality is awesome. I'm telling you guys, full HD. And that's the thing, guys. It is. And you know, James, Josh Sam says the quality's awesome. And by the thing, you know, that's the thing, guys. It's like when you think about who's taking content outdoors, that's the part. And this is across the world, right? The folks in Croatia in the chat and everyone else. It's the same thing. Every time you step outdoors, all you see are ads. And obviously, consumer-generated content has taken over social media and the internet, right? Social media has proven that. But where is that consumer footprint outdoors? It doesn't even exist. It exists on our bumper stickers, megaphones, right? Maybe you say something in public, but as you guys see, there are limited outlets. Pranos.ai is bringing billboards down to the masses. By the way, look, it's fully real. My hand is right. It's bringing you the ability to push content, whether it's static images or video playback outdoors. All right, guys, take your own billboard, share your message, and perpetuate your voice outdoors. That's basically what this is doing. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go live on TikTok, but through another system. The problem was I was going live. I'm multi-streaming. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. How many? So believe it or not, as far as regulatory compliance in the United States, look up, use ChatGPT. All of you guys I know use ChatGPT. Go ahead and ask ChatGPT, hey, can I play video outward facing through my back window on my car? Or do I have to do static? So can I drive down the highway legally? Am I violating any laws where I can't push video or images through my back window down the highway? And you will see that in most places it is legal. Now, do your own research, use ChatGPT, whatever it is you use. All right. I'm gonna go live on TikTok as well. I'm going off of a different device. The problem with TikTok is, by the way, TikTok is actually where this company blew up originally. This company blew up on TikTok originally. So you guys on YouTube, I mean, clearly you guys are blowing up this chat. Subscribe. This is the official company page. If you believe that people should also be able to post videos an image is outdoors, whether it's a meme or whether it's something that you just want to post. It's your own personal car. It's your window. You should have control over what's shared through your own personal windows, right? All right, Kermit the Frog is saying in any state, if a cop sees this, good, says AI. It's fully real, guys. It's not AI. There's a great product, dude. Hope you guys get filthy rich this year. Hey, just Sam and everyone that's showing love in the chat. Hey, you guys are the real ones, right? You guys are the reason that this company's blowing up. It's because of you guys in the chat. Scale 213 on YouTube is saying, hey, he ain't gonna show the insides. I know, we have to restart. We have to restart on Twitch, but yes, we're gonna show the inside, guys. Of course, I'm gonna give you guys a little sneak peek. Hey, it's not hidden. You guys can go to the site. Easy to install. You pop in the projection system. Everything comes in that kit. You get the custom screen. It's not a secret. Super easy to install. I'm just trying to get started on Twitch, or I'm sorry, on TikTok. All right. Do you ship? Yes. Someone's wondering if we ship to United Kingdom. Of course. This company has been shipping to the UK, to a bunch of countries in Africa, Australia, Korea, Brazil, of course, to every state in the United States. There's a lot of demand in Europe as well. But yes, I mean, by the way, take your content outdoors. Why wouldn't you? You could play whatever you want. You could play flames. You could play your own business content, your promos, whatever. It's an audience, guys. Think about it. Every time you're driving around town, people are outside, right? They're only looking at ads. Why wouldn't you put your content and your message right in their face, especially while you're driving down, especially if you get that rear side door window? All right, guys, Pranos.ai is where you guys can find it. I'm going live on TikTok as well. Let's go. Well, hold on. I got to put a board up on TikTok. The thing is, we're live on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Instagram right now. So I'm trying to balance all the chats. I know we got almost 250 just on YouTube right now. But you know, by the way, I have another 300 on TikTok typically, so I'm about to jump on there. Let's go. All right, we're about to go live on TikTok as well. Let's see this. All right, cool. I just want you guys to know, Pranos.ai is a system that allows you to push your content outdoors. If you're wanting to share content outdoors, how are you going to do it? Videos, images, how are you going to do it? It's hard, right? Videos and images, right? All right, we're live on TikTok as well. So anyway, we got everyone on YouTube right now. Catwalk, car TVs did this in the 1990s. State of mind, everyone's from. Okay, all right. So for those of you guys that think that playing content that's illegal outdoors, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not something I would recommend, guys. Here's the app, by the way. You guys are just tapping in, whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, or TikTok. Pranos.ai across all socials. They're bringing car window billboards to every consumer vehicle across all car makes and models. All right, what do you guys want to listen to? You guys want to listen to some? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and switch it to some white beat for you guys. All right, let's see. Playing to some white beat. By the way, the app connects to the system. Pranos.ai on App Store and Google Play Store. So yeah, it's pretty easy to find. But there's two ways to play content. Also, with the app, you can loop the content. By the way, you guys can loop the content right here. Loop it. You guys on TikTok already know the deal. All right. By the way, you guys on TikTok, 10,000 taps. Let's go. 10,000 taps. Boom, boom, boom. We have almost 364 people on YouTube right now, guys. Let's go ahead. We're multi-streaming through different devices. Let's go through TikTok, YouTube. I'm reading primarily the YouTube chat now because you guys are killing it on YouTube. All right. Take your content outdoors. How do you get followed home by? All right. Empire Soft Wash on YouTube is wondering about 2024 Ford. Okay. So the Ford F-250, I would recommend doing the rear side windows. By the way, guys, we're playing hip hop videos, but don't take it so literally. It's a personal billboard. It's a neutral system. You could broadcast anything at all. You could broadcast Taylor Swift. You could broadcast, your own personal brand, your logo, anything. I mean, it's an unmoderated, uncensored system similar to megaphones and JBL speakers outdoors. So, of course, we do play hip hop on the live stream, but yes, you could use it to just make sure it's legal content outdoors, guys. You guys on TikTok, I'm gonna need you guys to double tap. Right now, we're on YouTube. These are the numbers we got right now. But anyway, double tap, triple tap, and we get to 10,000 taps. We're gonna show you guys the inside. All right, so double tap, triple tap. Can you guys see? Okay, so Andy's wondering about daytime use. It's actually more of an evening, nighttime use. Stephen Walkings, that's awesome. Really great idea. Empire. By the way, guys, all the supporters on YouTube, we're gonna keep showing love. Appreciate the love right there, guys. Also, hopefully you guys can see the chat on YouTube. Pranos.ai is taking billboards. Who else is gooning in the chat? Oh wow, you guys are wild in the chat on TikTok. Right now, I'm on Twitch. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. You guys on TikTok, look at this, guys. You guys on YouTube, check this out. All right, check this out. We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. Pranos.ai. There's our TikTok check for those of you guys on YouTube. All right. There's our TikTok chat. I'm holding two systems. I'm holding one side is TikTok, the other side is the rest. But anyway, so you guys can see what's up on TikTok. Pranos.ai blew up. All right. Can you play? No, I would never. It's like saying this, guys. It's like saying, can I say something illegal outdoors? No, there's consequences. So if you do something, it's like grabbing a JBL speaker and going in public and doing something illegal. Don't do it because there's consequences. So there's no pre-loaded content with these systems, whether you get it for the rear side window or your back windshield. All right, guys, we have almost 400 people on TikTok right now. Hold on. All right. Check this out. For those of you guys on YouTube and Twitch, check this out. But honestly, by the way, we have 200 people on YouTube. We have another 400 people on TikTok. I can't even check the Instagram chat because I'm live on Instagram with my Meta glasses right now. I got the Metas, so I don't even know. I can't even see the Instagram chat right now, guys. We're live everywhere right now. But anyway, I'll try to read both chats. No, believe it or not, you can broadcast anything you'd like, whether it's your business promo, your real estate business, anything. I mean, you're just trying to take your content outdoors. It allows you to do so. Fully HD, easy to install. By the way, you guys on TikTok, I need you guys to tap in. We're on YouTube, and look at this, guys. All right, and Twitch. So everyone's waiting for you guys to get to that 10,000K like goal. So we're gonna need you guys to double tap on TikTok, double tap, triple tap. We have 300 people on YouTube relying on you guys to hit the goal. And we're gonna show you guys how this works, how it's installed, and what it's for. So let's go ahead and double tap, triple tap. Let's go. Will saying you have to take out the. All right, for those of you guys on YouTube. Wait, can you guys not hear my audio? That's crazy. Someone said, of course. So someone said, is there audio? Of course there is. You can connect the windows to your Bluetooth speaker in your car. Yes. Of course you can. Are you here? Brandon says, are you here? Brandon's not here yet, QWERTY. He's our mod, I know. Marcus Lee, can you make this at home? That's actually incorrect. Let's see, guys. Let's go ahead. Okay, Pranos Hologlass. It's a projection system that works on all car makes and models and allows you to share your content outdoors. Doesn't matter what sedan or SUV you may have, it works. I mean, we got YB on the rear side. You could have a Nissan Altima. You could have, by the way, you guys on TikTok, the product should be pinned. But anyway, what I'm trying to tell you guys is, where do you purchase this? Pranos. Okay, so by the way, you guys on YouTube, I am on TikTok as well. As you guys can see, so I'm holding TikTok, I'm holding YouTube. All right, Empire is wondering about the Ford F-250. Yes, you could do the rear side windows or the back windshield on that F-250. Joseph says that looks pretty cool. How expensive is it? All right, so rear side windows are about 370. They take Klarna Afterpay. Bro, answer. Stop caring about your couple of years. But yes, you guys. So rear side window is 370. The back windshield is like 440. And by the way, when you order it, you get the custom screen. So you're gonna enter your car make, model, and year. They're gonna build the screen to perfectly fit that window pattern, and you can start sharing content right away. You don't even have to. You don't need a professional to install this for you. All right. But anyway, guys, go ahead and tap in. You guys on YouTube, double tap, triple tap, and oh no, I'm sorry, TikTok. I'm gonna need you guys double tap, triple tap. Believe it or not, you guys can. It's actually legal to use while you're driving around town, because most of the distraction laws in the United States make sure that at 180 degrees looking forward, you have no distractions. The forward view that has to be distraction free at the federal level in the United States is 180 degrees. This is obviously behind that, and that's how it circumvents that. So just so you guys know, for those of you guys on YouTube, Pranos.ai. I thought I put, didn't I pin the, I thought I pinned it. I'm going to pin it again, guys. I'm going to pin it again. It should be pinned. That's the website if you guys want to order. All right. For those of you guys on TikTok, we're at 4,000 likes right now. We're at 4,000 likes on TikTok right now, guys. When we get to 10,000, we're going to show you guys the inside. Yeah, we're at 4,000. All right. So you guys see it. Full transparency. All right, guys. Full transparency. Pranos.ai allows you to broadcast your content outdoors and share it. Believe it or not, this company's actually collaborating with a few police departments in a few states. They're actually going to be using this for missing kids and missing Amber Alerts. I've seen videos of this already on troopers, on cars, on these, these, those Ford Explorers that they use. So yes, so this is actually more legal than you guys think. Run it by ChatGPT. Having a rear outward facing display on the back of your car is not illegal in most places. I mean, like I'm saying, like this company, Pranos.ai, is literally running a pilot and collaborating with police departments as we speak. But I don't know where you guys live, right? So every jurisdiction is different. Maybe your county is a little different. Perhaps you can't do it. But in most places, yes. All right. Chill Out says, all right. For those of you guys on YouTube, we're going to need you guys to subscribe. If you're a supporter of being able, it is very legal. And that's the thing, guys. Sometimes people come on here, they see this for the first time, they're on here for 10 seconds, and they think they know more about the law. You know, the law around this thing versus somebody that's been looking this up for the last 6-7 years, and they think that they've been on here for 10 seconds and they're like, oh yeah, we know more about it. Come on, guys. Doesn't even make sense. A Mercedes executive wouldn't know more about the implications of this system more than I do. I'll tell you that much. All right. So, and by the way, we've talked to Mercedes executives. We've talked to most car manufacturers. We've talked to Mercedes. We talked to BMW, Ford, and yeah, it's actually going quite well. All I gotta say is, let's see. All I gotta say is, that most of those guys, most of those automotive manufacturers, there's when it comes to adding something like this through a manufacturing line, it's gonna be tough. So that's why we're in BMW, we talk Volkswagen. They all want to do it. We talk about Hyundai as their R&D group. They want to do it. The thing is, when it comes to NHTSA and those groups that regulate those parts, more strict with manufacturers versus something like this rolling out as an aftermarket system, right? And that's probably why. But I think that a lot of times these no, it's not a lot of those guys. But a lot of those guys think that they swing them. But no, a lot of those guys, think about it, these large manufacturers. Yeah, you could technically give a voice. I mean, what Pranos is doing is giving a visual voice. Really, it's you. It's giving you a voice to help the world. Huge audience. Huge audience. But anyway, you guys get it. Yeah, but someone music. Yeah, and that's the thing, guys. Look, of course, with the police departments, they're collaborating. I can't really say which ones. It's not good. You guys are going to see it soon. They're going to be using it like this kids or Uber alerts or the fonts. So it's not like you're not running around the right? Just so you guys understand, like, it is a nuisance. But, for those of you guys in the chat that get it, great. But yes, there's a lot of applications. Because think about it, when you're trying to share content and visuals outdoors, how are you going to do it? And billboards are very, very expensive. So Will says, Jury, that's exactly what it is. It's not. It's actually not. It's actually a really good projection system. It conforms to all car makes and models. And really, it's sharing your content because advertisers shouldn't be the only entities sharing content outdoors. And that's kind of the mission and the thesis that Pranos tackled. Because social media has done a great job at, giving everyone a platform in the digital space, but most of our voices are locked into a phone and behind a monitor. We're taking that content into the physical world, right? The outdoor physical world, right? The only people posting in the outdoor physical world, right, without phones, right, you're just walking around town and you happen to see it, are advertisers, right, through billboards. So you guys get it. Will says that you can't see out the window. 7 Music said, all right, great. So you guys kind of get it. It's like, if you were to post or share videos outdoors, how are you going to do it? Bumper stickers? Tell me. I would love to hear it in the chat. How are you guys going to do it? Bumper stickers? By the way, you guys on TikTok, forgive me, I'm sending. But yes, we're setting things up right now. I'm making the system right now. I'm talking YouTube right now. We have 300 people, I think. So I'm talking to them. We'll be right back. But anyway, what I'm trying to tell you guys is, someone says, dash the blades. But no, I mean, even if you don't like the product, guys, I want you guys to all understand one thing, right? The implication and really the utility behind it is something that really doesn't exist, right? And it's allowing, JSAM says, Adrian's going to hate you based on, well, hey, John Sam, appreciate you love the chat. All right. But by the way, guys, I just want to say something to you guys in the chat. Why is it that advertisers who want to post outdoors? Right? Every time we're outside, ads. Why is that? I don't know. You guys tell me. Why is that? It's kind of weird to me. But, when you're posting in the physical world, have some hardware isn't there. There's a lot of reasons, right? But consumer-generated content clearly is. And all of you guys know, you're on TikTok or YouTube right now. Consumer-generated content has been huge hit when it comes to pushing content upward, right? It's clearly a huge market. We all have a lot to say, a lot of things, right? We get to the next thing. Right? But why is that program just on bumper stickers outdoors and yard signs? Okay, right? Pronos Hologlass is basically democratizing billboard billboards and bringing clowns. That's why it matters, guys. If I were to ask you how else you put your video to image something, it's your business. Is it everyone value added on YouTube? Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I'm in a garage. But hopefully you guys are very happy with me. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play this video right here for you guys. Yeah. But I know it's interesting, right? When it comes to like communication, right? There's a huge gap. And the gap is bumper stickers, billboards. Billboards are what? $3,000 bumper stickers. Are they an activation? Pranos Hologlass is right next to you. It's It's right next to the middle, guys. Right now we're on TikTok. We have 300 people on TikTok. We have 300 on YouTube. All right, guys, on YouTube. So wait right now. But anyway, covering the gap with communication. It's almost like this way. You guys hear me? Hopefully that's a little better. But here's the thing, guys. Somewhere else. It's almost like social media was already What's on the billboard? What's on the taxi copy? What's on the car copy? Ads. Where's that consumer generated content? Guess what? We all own consumer vehicles. Promote your business, promote your social, or just express yourself, right? Because guess what? Outdoor audiences like ours. All of that are I'm sick. Taking advantage of. That's what Pronos that AI is special. That's what Pronos that AI I want to call Oh, you guys on TikTok. All right, guys. All right. That's bananas, bro. You guys like? Yeah, actually, it is time to show you guys this stuff. It is time. It's time to show you guys this stuff. We'll get this right. Yeah, right. But go ahead and do that. We have 13,000 likes on TikTok. We're just like, yeah, we have 13,000 likes on TikTok. Oh, right. Cool. All right, chat here. You guys not hear me on the chat? Are you guys hearing me on YouTube? Hold on. Okay, I think I know what was going on. Can you guys hear me better on YouTube now? Can you guys hear me? Let me know. Or is it the music? It's because of I think they were connected to my Bluetooth glasses. I'm live on Instagram as well right now. Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, you guys already know. You guys already know it's on TikTok. All right, is that better? YouTube, is that better? Let me know. Perfect. All right, here's the thing, guys. You guys still can't hear me? That's crazy. Oh, it's the music. Maybe the music's too loud? We hear you. All right, guys. See, we have trolls in the chat. See, I appreciate the supporters in the chat, guys.
Someone says on YouTube, imagine waking up at 3 a.m. and forgot your cigarettes in your car. You go down. Hey, by the way, you guys on TikTok, you guys are getting behind the scenes. Of course, you guys usually don't. Right now on YouTube, we're blowing up, so you guys are getting the behind the scenes, but feel free to check out the product. Full HD, guys. We're good now. All right, thank you. Thank you for confirming that. But by the way, back to the rant, guys. Oh, yeah, we're showing the inside. Let's go. Totally forgot about that. Fully HD. When you order the system, you get a screen module that perfectly fits your window pattern. So how that works is this. Boom. You pop it out, pop it in. You get the quarter panel piece. You slide that into your glass channel, and you're ready to go. You mount the projection system. You get the projection system, the mount, the inverter, the media player, all 10 components from the, right? No, I'm just a sales rep. I'm a sales rep. But yeah, same thing here. Same projection system. You're gonna mount it across. Boom. Using a suction cup. By the way, I need to do the same thing on TikTok. Let me give you guys a look. You guys can pop it in. And that's the cool thing. You can easily install this on all cars, right? So when you order the system, boom, you get the screen module, sliding it in, and you're ready to go. Start pushing content outdoors, and that's what it is. Now, you guys on TikTok, let me give you guys a tour as well. I know you guys have been patient on TikTok as well. Pranos.ai. If you are doing the back windshield, you're going to install using a suction cup on the sunroof. That's what it looks like from the inside. The screen, as you guys know, is detachable. You guys can move it. If you're doing the rear side window, you're going to go ahead and set it up differently. You're going to basically install it that way there. Let me focus the camera. It's like on TikTok, it's not focusing. If you guys have any questions on TikTok, we have put your car, make, model, and year. Right now, I'm mostly looking at the YouTube chat. You know, we're on YouTube right now, Twitch and Instagram. I'm multi-streaming, but I'll try to look at you guys on TikTok. We're doing some crazy numbers across the board, so I'll try my best. But at the end of the day, this is a system that works across all sedans and SUVs. As you guys can see, super easy to install. It connects to the Pronos app that's available on the. Someone says, great salesman. Thanks, man. Where can I buy? It's a Pranos.ai. Pranos.ai. By the way, I should have. I thought. For those of you guys on YouTube, appreciate the love. Now, I just want to say this, guys. Let me go ahead and pin the comment because I can't say it too much on TikTok. They want us to stay, you know, TikTok is strict when it comes to stuff. So, Honda Pilot 2012. Yes, rear side window or back windshield. Can you see the screen? Yes. It's a projection system. The screen, let me show you guys the screen real quick. Hold on. Let me show you guys the screen. By the way, guys, you guys see that? That's TikTok right there. Here's a screen. You guys can see that? It's about the same thickness as a credit card. You get that piece there too. You slide it in. So you literally the screen component takes seconds to install. And I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like over here. Wrangler, someone said Wrangler 2012. Yes, you could do the rear side window or the back windshield. I'm reading the TikTok chat as well. Okay, let's just say, no, it's not AI, guys. It's a real thing. So you guys on TikTok, screen. When you order it, you're gonna put your car, make, model, and year. They're gonna engineer the screen to perfectly fit the window pattern that you have. It doesn't matter what sedan or SUV you have. They're gonna build it to fit that. You're gonna get the quarter panel piece as well. You're gonna get the glass channel. You're gonna slide it in there, and you're ready to go. That's the easiest part of the install. Easiest part. The projection system obviously is easy. I think honestly the part that takes the longest is figuring out, are you gonna use the HDMI phone adapter to play content, or are you gonna sync the app and download videos? All right, someone on YouTube said BMW X3. So for that one, you can buy the back windshield or the rear side. For those of you guys on TikTok, feel free to continue to tap in. We're gonna show you guys. We showed you guys the inside now and gave you guys a tour. If you guys on TikTok, you guys can see what's included, but it's like 10 different things that come with the kit, plus your custom screen. It's a do-it-yourself type of thing. So these things you could literally install within 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I mean, it's your first time. After you do it a few times, it literally takes 5 minutes, right? You could literally install this every time you use it if you like, or keep it installed, whatever. All we gotta say is, mid M Dillard says Chevy Tahoe. Yes, you guys could do the rear side window on that. Okay. By the way, you guys on TikTok have seen us do numbers for a while, so it's probably the first time you guys see a person in front of the camera. It's probably the first time you guys have ever seen that. Typically on TikTok, we'll do 500,000 views. But yes, it's Pronos 99. One of the sales reps here, walking you guys through the system. Nice to meet you guys. But anyways, Brian Perez says, well, and that's the thing, guys. All right, someone on YouTube says, well, I'm only gonna read the positive comments. But hey, I love the YouTube energy though. You guys are funny in the chat. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like TikTok, you guys they're loyal, but you guys on YouTube, you guys like I'm telling you guys, the guys on YouTube are wild, guys. But they're funny. Does it attract police? Actually, believe it or not, this company's actually doing a few pilots with a few police departments. They're putting these on their Ford Explorers for missing alerts and missing kids. So that goes to tell you how illegal this thing is, right? It's not illegal. Do your research. These are going on police vehicles. They're obviously not going to be using it for, hip hop videos. This is a neutral communication system. But yes, good question though. Hopefully that didn't come off condescending though. Oh, maybe it did. Well, here's the thing, guys. Mark has a good question. And here's the thing. These systems are not collecting data at all. Each of these systems are completely local systems, right? So it's like buying a megaphone or a JBL speaker. The company has no control over what you play. So it's your responsibility, right? Your license plate's right there. Don't do illegal things with it. But no, I mean, really, the company overall has a very benign mission, which is to empower people to share their content outdoors, right? Because it's a space that only advertisers have been able to take advantage of. And that's really that's the difference. Right? Someone, Mark Zuckerberg's in the chat. Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's the thing, guys. It is a good question. Mark, all right, let's see. They never, No, and here's the thing, guys. I think, when it comes to social media, we're used to that, right? Content's moderated and certain content's push and certain content's not. In principle, this is like a megaphone, at least currently. It is like a megaphone or a JBL speaker. So you could literally use this offline if you'd like, right? So certain content is not promoted or not. Like it's literally a local system. So it's literally your phone direct to your projection system. That's it. It's like buying a TV monitor for your living room, right? Like Samsung has no access of making sure that you don't watch whatever movie you want to watch, right? So it's the same thing. Obviously, the implications are, you're sharing it to the public outdoors in the physical world. But no, this company's all about just empowering consumer voices outdoors, in a space that's only been, advertised. So that's basically what it is. For those of you guys on TikTok, the product's pinned below. But great questions. Oh no, we hit the goal, guys. No. So the goals for TikTok, we're multi-streaming. We're on YouTube right now. We're on Twitch. So Halil Coco, yeah, for YouTube that would be pretty hard. We have 200 likes on TikTok, I think. But on YouTube on TikTok we have 13,000 likes right now, right? And these are the viewers that we have on TikTok. They're kind of sitting there. TikTok is usually used to me carrying the camera around. Today I'm holding YouTube and TikTok and all of you guys. But no, we're at 13,000 likes. So we hit our goal, but we're We're gonna go ahead and show you guys the inside again in 10,000 when we get to 20. So we're at 13,000. So if you guys are just jumping on, it's fine. We're gonna continue this. We're just gonna do it a little differently. Why are you having a park? Well, that's just where I live. I live in an apartment. I'm a sales guy. I mean, I don't live in a mansion. So I'm just a sales rep. I know I don't have the G Wagon, but hey, I love live streaming and sharing the product. But no, these products, this thing is all about outdoors, right? So we actually there's actually videos of the car outdoors and how people react to it. You guys can see it on TikTok. There's plenty of videos on YouTube as well. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some live streams out in public as well, some IRL live streams. I do prefer the IRL live streams. Matter of fact, I might do one tonight. I don't know. I think it's good for you guys to see how this system performs in public because the amount of people that stop by, take pictures, ask questions is crazy. So I got to turn on the system again. So I have, let's see, I have an electric car. Rev it, do it. I love the YouTube folks. You guys are funny on YouTube. By the way, this is the official company page. If you guys are staying tuned in, subscribe. This is the official company page. Subscribe. Make sure to subscribe. But no, I love the energy on YouTube for sure. You guys are funny. Now, I just started the system. You guys on TikTok, apologies if I missed the chat. I'm holding the chat now. I'm also live streaming on Twitch and YouTube and other platforms. Let's see. If you guys are on TikTok, Pranos.ai, you guys probably are not used to seeing a person in front of the display. It is a real system, and you guys can find it there. The company has been it's relatively new on TikTok Shop. They're on Amazon now, and they've been selling the system directly through the website for about 2 years. All right, so if you want to share your content outdoors, but yeah, let's keep the rally going on YouTube. It's funny because we've only been live streaming on YouTube for about 2 weeks. Typically, the company blew up on TikTok initially. We did 68 million organic views. You can look it up, Pranos.ai on TikTok. The amount of views and all that. But then, we started blowing up on YouTube as well, which is nice. So it's nice to talk to you guys. TikTok, YouTube live streaming is a whole different beast, but it's a good time, right? So let's see. We're gonna go ahead and connect the system. By the way, you guys on TikTok, stick with me. We're gonna go ahead and start the system here. We got Lord of the Rings going over here. Let's see. I need to. Oh, that's right. I need to connect it to the app. So, by the way, I'm managing so many different things. I have 2 cameras, I have 2 systems that I have to control, and I gotta obviously try to answer the chat. So it's a lot. There's a lot going on, but I'll do my best to get to you guys. So if you guys, especially you guys on TikTok, because I'm not holding the chat right now. If I don't get to you, there's a great customer support team that will respond to you guys' questions. If you guys have questions about the product. The thing is, I was restreaming TikTok on here, but the quality was really bad. So I have to get its own separate device. Okay. All right. So this is what happens. So you pull up the app. Okay. If it starts, I have this cheap Android phone that I bought on Best Buy for $20 just for this. And I cracked it two days ago. But yeah, I'll just buy another one. They're like, those tracker phones that you can buy on Best Buy for $20. But it's good just to show you guys the app and the control. The app is basically a controller to the screen. You guys can also use an HDMI phone adapter if you guys want to live stream content and you don't want to use the app, because the app is really more for content that's preloaded and downloaded. Like, let's say it's your business or things like that. But if you want to live stream from YouTube, let's say you just don't want to download videos and you want to play something. You can do that as well. So what do you guys want to listen to? Should I just play? Let's play some. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play something right now. There we go. And I can loop it to. All right, I'm watching you, Prince. Cool. All right. I'm dropping things. I'm dropping things over here, guys. I'm checking on the TikTok chat. I see you guys are live on TikTok. Keep tapping the screen, guys. We're at 13,000 likes on TikTok. I'm live on YouTube and Twitch as well. So I'm reading their chat. So we just have way more viewers over there. So that's why I'm prioritizing that one. But if you guys, we're all relying on you guys on TikTok to get us to 20,000 likes. We're at 14,000 likes right now on TikTok. Let's get us to 20,000 likes. Let's go. All right, we're gonna show you guys. We showed you guys the Demelo on TikTok is wondering, shows the inside. We showed you guys the inside at 10. We're gonna show you guys the inside at 20. Someone said, "Are you manipulating me?" No, 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 no. So, Mr. Jack, the likes are for TikTok. So I'm live streaming on TikTok. On TikTok is different. We already have 14,000 likes on TikTok. TikTok, you can like double tap, triple tap, and it counts towards the tally. So I know on YouTube you can only like something once. Yes, so you can actually install it on all sedans and SUVs. So if you have a Tesla, for example, you can do the rear side windows or the back. It depends on what Tesla. All right, let me just put it this way. If you have an SUV, you could do the rear side window or the back windshield. If you have a four-door sedan like this or any four-door sedan, right? A Nissan Altima, whatever it is, you're going to want to do the rear side window. TalkTick. Someone said, Trenton said TalkTick. By the way, guys, this is the official company page. For those of you guys on YouTube, go ahead and check out all the other videos. If you guys want to see other videos of these systems on other vehicles, check it out. There's great resources about regulatory compliance online. Check that out as well. So let me go ahead and take you guys on YouTube along with me as well. All right. Pranos.ai allows you to push your content outdoors, takes your videos and images to public areas in really a world that historically has only been available to advertisers, right? Advertisers, I guess any of us could post, have a post on a billboard, right? But it's expensive, right? $3,000 for a day, in a normal state, in a normal market. Billboards are costly, right? Well, Pranos.ai is bringing billboards everywhere. And you guys can see, this guy's playing Fortnite. This guy's playing his Fortnite highlights, right? So, hey, maybe you want to drive around and share your Fortnite highlights outdoors. You could do that as well, right? You can promote your business. Maybe you just want to share because you think it looks cool. Obviously we got the Fortnite going on over here. Crazy. Someone said crazy. I put emojis. Well, obviously this takes your content to 1080p outdoors. Each screen perfectly conforms to your, by the way, guys, I'm on TikTok as well. It takes your content outdoors in 1080p, guys, 1080p. So obviously it's a lot better than an emoji. You guys you guys can go ahead and screen record this. This is the first time that Fortnite highlights are probably even outdoors in general. Because billboards, all they run is ads. Where are the cat videos? Where are the memes outdoors, guys? Now, this is more of the business application that I want to show you guys. These ladies are doing, lip sync videos, right? That could be your QR code in there with your own social media. Maybe you're trying to get more viewers, followers, whatever it is, guys. That's why this matters, right? Now, exactly. Now, if you have of course, you could even purchase these just to run ads. All right. The prices, you're going to have to go to the website to check them out. I'm on TikTok live as well, and I can't really, we're selling them on TikTok, but if you want to go direct, here's the name of the company. Prices are there. Works on all car makes and models. Basically, the way it works is you get a custom fit screen module to fit your window pattern. You get the projection system that you mount, inverter, all of that. Basically everything that it comes with. Someone says, just fabulous. TikTok says, read the comments, bro. Or sorry, someone on YouTube says, read the comments. I'm on YouTube as well, guys. Sorry, I'm reading two chats right now. Well, here's the thing, guys. You guys are taking this a little too literally. Imagine this is your content. This is your GoFundMe that you're promoting, or a charity you're trying to promote, or you're a marketer and you're trying to draw eyeballs outdoors. Maybe you're driving this car past a very, very busy sidewalk. Those are eyeballs, right? That's attention. That's marketing. For those of you guys that understand marketing, and the only people marketing outdoors are advertisers. That's the gap that Pranos.ai is basically tackling. Is consumer generated content has no platform for videos or images outdoors that's accessible, that's mobile, that's close to the viewers on the sidewalk, easy to install. The app is also user friendly. I mean, there's a lot of things, right? It was built for consumers, right? What does it look like from the inside? All right, so we're at 17,000 likes. So Liz on YouTube, or sorry, Liz on TikTok, Liz 305. We're gonna show you guys the inside in 3,000 likes. We're at 17,000 likes right now on YouTube, or sorry, on TikTok. But I'm basically streaming across a bunch of different platforms. But yes, we're gonna show you the inside again. We already showed you guys at 10,000 taps. Well, here's the thing, guys. For those of you guys that are skeptical in the chat, all right? For those of you guys that are skeptical in the chat, you're not answering me. Sorry, Dimelo on TikTok. I'm on YouTube as well, and I'm trying to keep up with their chat. I'm multi-streaming. If you want to put what it, all right. You guys are funny. All right. Well, and that's your opinion, Huffy. But here's the thing. That standpoint is interesting because it's almost like if you were to say social media should be outlawed. Just because, I mean, this is basically giving a platform to consumer voices outdoors, right? So and this is an open-ended question for everyone in the chat. Should we just post? Should Are advertisers the only entities that should have a visual footprint outdoors? So every time we step outdoors, do you prefer it to just be ads? So if you saw these screens and they're just ads, or do you think that people should also have the ability to, especially on their own personal vehicle, right, that they own, it's their window, they should be able to share content, right? Whether it's their small business or it's their viewpoints or it's decorative. Now, if you're on that camp, hey, that's fine. But most people, especially if you're on social media, you understand that consumer voices are important. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and play some Playboy Cardi for you guys. Let's go ahead and play some Playboy Cardi. Now, you guys that take it literally in the chat, you can play all kinds of stuff. I could play ads, but I'd rather play Playboy Cardi right now. All right. By the way, I'm on chat right now. You guys on YouTube, TikTok. All right, we're at 19K. We're at 19K on TikTok. We're almost there. All right, we're almost there. By the way, I'm talking to YouTube and Twitch. Their chat has blown up past even TikTok numbers. So we're talking to these guys now. But you guys on TikTok, you guys already know about us probably. I'm one of the sales reps here, showcasing the product. We're gonna walk you guys through how it works, all of that. If I miss you guys in the chat, I'm just not looking at it, but I'll try to go back and forth. Thank you. Only kids think, yeah. Someone said, only kids think. Now, this is the business one, right? So, put your QR code outdoors. This could be your own content. Maybe it's your girlfriend's content, right? Maybe you're saying, hey, I want to push your content because I love you, babe. Hey, it's your car. Maybe hey, do that for Valentine's. Say, hey, girl, hey, I'm going to go ahead and drive and promote your socials outdoors. Guess what? It's your own platform. It's your own billboard. It's like a mini billboard for your car. Obviously, it's a lot closer to the viewers, right? Because you're right next to the sidewalk. You're cruising on by. And for those of you guys that think it's stupid, it's almost like if you think that people's voices do not matter. That's when you're saying it's stupid. Now, you may think the product is stupid, but when you think about the idea or the ability to push content outdoors, I mean, you might want to reconsider that. Ronald is wondering about where to buy on YouTube. So on YouTube, Ronald is wondering about where you can buy this. I'm going to go ahead and pin the comment again. This is the website. I'm doing a TikTok live stream as well. That's TikTok right there. TikTok. But yeah. But you know what? I love how. Yeah, you guys are funny. All right, you guys are funny on TikTok. Or sorry, YouTube. You guys are wild on there. All right, guys, we're at 20K on YouTube. Let's go. Tap, tap, tap. All right, we got Pranos.ai right now. It's time to show you guys the inside. All right, I just wanted to show you guys the business use case for those of you guys on YouTube. That yes, it's also on Amazon. Yes, it's also on Amazon. Pranos Hologlass. Check it out. Now, before I get into this, I want to show you guys. You know, like I said, it's a how else are you sharing your content outdoors? You probably aren't, right? You're only sharing it on social because we're still stuck in the digital space. Where's the platform that allows us to really easily and affordably push content outdoors, right? We're really only advertisers. Advertisers are the only ones enjoying the outdoors, right? And the outdoor audience, which literally is every single one of us, because we all go outside at one point or another. But we all have cars. Why wouldn't we use this to push our own content outdoors, right? So now it's time to show you guys. We're at I know we're at 20,000 likes on TikTok. We're at 21,000 right now. All right. Yeah, I mean it's not recommended to use while driving, but it actually in most places you can. It's actually illegal to use it while you're driving in most places. Now, let's say you want to stream your favorite sports team. You want to stream the game, you know, or whatever. Or you love Cristiano. I know you guys on YouTube love Cristiano. Guess what? You guys could do that as well. All right. Let's go. Let's go out and show you guys that inside. Because you guys did hit the goal. You guys did hit the goal on TikTok. So we're on, I think we're on Instagram as well. I know we're streaming on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. I should be streaming on Instagram, but I don't know. I was streaming through my own personal glasses. But anyway, this is the rear projection system. This is the kit. When you purchase the system, it comes with a projection system, mount, inverter, adapter, media player, all of that. So now if I want to open the door, right, it's a projection system you're going to mount in your sunroof, as you guys can see over there, right? So it's easy to mount. You pop it in. I'm going to give you guys a close-up here in a second. This is the screen. By the way, you guys on TikTok, you guys are, hopefully you guys can see it. Make sure the screen is, this is the screen here. You guys can see there. The thickness is about the same as a credit card, right? So when you get the system, it comes with your custom screen, right? So you're gonna put your car, make, model, and year, and they're gonna go ahead and create it to fit your window pattern. All right, so you see that? It's easy. You guys on TikTok, you guys have probably seen it before. Super easy to pop in and pop out, right? So you get the screen. Now, you're gonna go ahead and plug in. So for the power, you're gonna use your cigarette socket, right? So you're gonna use that right there. You're gonna pop it in. You're gonna also get the media player. You're gonna mount it on the sunroof. Okay. All right. So I just want to show you guys that. So email says to TikTok. Sorry guys, I'm on YouTube right now and Twitch. So hold on. Can you guys see the product on TikTok? One second. I'm not done with the demo. I just gotta fix something. All right. So now, let's say it's super easy to mount, and that's what's cool about the projection system. It'll fit and mold into any window pattern, right? It doesn't matter what car you have. From the outside looking at the vehicle, it's a full HD screen that happens to mold to your window pattern, right? We all know these window patterns are different. Now, how do you mount it if you don't have a sunroof or an SUV and you want to do the rear side door setup? I'll show you guys. Right? You mount it on the opposing window. You pop that in when you want to use it, and that's it. Super easy to take on and take off. And start sharing your content. Maybe you love Cristiano Ronaldo. I just hit the Mega Millions last year. I'm buying this for everyone. It's on me. By the way, I'm on YouTube and Twitch right now. Someone's buying a Hologlass for everybody, guys. Look at that. We got a rich lottery winner in the chat. Someone said goal. Woo! Let's go. All right. Well, look at that. All right. Bro, you're in a public parking garage for hours. Get a. Hey, Jay. I mean, here's the thing. Hey, I'm a sales guy. You got to do what you got to do, right? You got to sell, right? I'm technically working, man. I'm working. This is how it's installed. You pop it in. This is the screen right here. I'm going to show you guys on TikTok the screen from the inside. So, when you order it, you're going to get that screen and that screen. Does it roll down? Yes. You get the quarter panel piece here. It's the same thickness as a credit card, guys. You're going to slide it in, pop it in there. So you can pop it in, pop it out. Joel says, love the screens, but I asked, is there a way to change the entire color of the car? No, no, no. So it's not, the BMW, I think, has that paint. But no, that's a BMW thing. All right. But yeah, hopefully you guys can, by the way, this vent's being super loud. I'm like, this vent's being loud. Hopefully soon you guys can hear me again. It's loud. Does it roll down? Yes, of course, of course. So, let me show you guys really quick. Does it accept food stamps? By the way, do you still have food stamps? Honestly, if you had food stamps, see that? It rolled down. My window, it basically goes against, see? So the screen is built to fit the window pattern. So of course, yeah, the window can go up and down. It is opaque. There. That's it. All right, that's simple. We got Bat Bunny in the chat. Let's check this out. All right, for those of you guys on TikTok, we just showed you the inside. If you missed that, we're gonna do it again at 30,000 likes. We're at 20,000 likes right now. At 30,000, we're gonna do it again. All right. I don't know, dude. Can you? It's yeah. No, it's really not. It's not. It's not that large. Okay, Pranos.ai, you guys could buy it. So it comes with your projection kit, obviously, that works across all sedans and SUVs, plus your custom screen. Finally, the vent died. Woo! All right, I'm going to go ahead. For those of you folks on YouTube and Twitch and Instagram, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the chat, put the website in the chat. For those of you guys on TikTok, you guys already know they're available on TikTok Shop as well. Someone says, yes. By the way, you guys, it's your own personal visual voice outdoors. I mean, think about it. Bumper stickers and yard signs and a logo on your t-shirt only takes you so far, guys. An HD display that's retrofitted to fit your specific car in HD is it's gonna definitely attract way more eyeballs than, Bad Bunny love. You guys are funny. Someone said they're selling Bad Bunny tickets in the chat. But believe it or not, actually, this system is actually compliant at the federal level in most states. Look up distraction laws. Most of the distraction laws that are in writing and in effect across the federal and state level are making sure that there are no distractions at 180 degrees looking forward for the driver's front view. So if you're the driver operating this vehicle down the highway, for example, at 180 degrees, you shouldn't have anything distracting you, right? Like a phone, a screen, all of that. Now look it up. Use it as a placeholder, right? Run it by ChatGPT, and obviously put your county. But obviously this is behind the driver at 180 degrees. Or sorry, this is probably This is what, maybe 160 degrees from, so it's outside, or sorry, not 100, it's like almost like maybe at 200 degrees, right? So it's outside of that 180-degree purview, right? So that's the reason why this is actually compliant in most places, even if you were to use it while you're driving. For those of you guys that don't understand the laws, look up the distraction laws and what it means, what they actually are in your county, right? So running by ChatGPT, like I said, this is not a legal. I'm not a lawyer. That's not a legal opinion. Just use that as a placeholder to do your own research. And by the way, every time these things go out, the company makes sure that you guys are reminded to do your own research. But yes, they're legal in most places. Shooting beats. Someone Valencia on TikTok says shooting beats. Okay. All right. All right. You guys kind of got that. By the way, you guys on TikTok, if I don't seem like I'm paying attention to the chats because I'm on YouTube and Twitch, we're doing crazy numbers on YouTube right now and Twitch. I know you guys typically are used to seeing us on TikTok for the last few months, but yes, TikTok shop, you guys know where to get it. Oh, look at this! Look at this! This is the Halloween one. That's funny. Matter of fact, let me bring the TikTok chat back. I gotta show you guys this one. This is the Halloween video. By the way, Pranos Hologlass is your own personal billboard, compatible with all sedans and SUVs. Allows you to share your content outdoors. Why that matters? The reason that matters is advertisers are the only entities pushing videos or images outdoors, right? Think about it at scale, right? We have bumper stickers, we have megaphones, yard signs, we have t-shirts, we have our own vocal cords, but we do have vehicles and we do have these windows that happen to drive past thousands of people every single month. Why wouldn't you convert it into your own publishing platform, whether it's just for decorative purposes or whether it's something that you want to, use to promote your business, your startup, your socials, or promote something that matters to you, right? There's clearly people outdoors, and that's why this matters. Is it street legal? Someone on TikTok? Yes. So you can use it. It depends on where you live, right? These systems are shipped globally. But let's assume that you're using it as a. You can also just use it for images. You don't have to do video. But believe it or not, video playback down the highway in most places, there are not a lot of laws making against that because most of the laws are about that 180-degree view from the driver's perspective. They're not worried about what's outside the car, what's going on outside the car or the car in front of you. They're just making sure whoever's operating said vehicle at 180 degrees is completely, distraction free. So why is there bullet holes? Yeah, we have ghosts in the car now. We have ghosts. So that was just a regulatory answer for you guys. But by the way, that's just a placeholder. Maybe you do live in a county that doesn't allow it, but most places, yes. Someone said, someone says yes. We've been tests on YouTube. Yes, we've been shipping out to New York quite a bit, quite a bit. But yes, for it doesn't matter where you buy it from. It's the same price across the board. It's $379 for the rear side window. Back windshield is like $440. But they do take payment plans, Afterpay, Affirm, Klarna. And when you order the system, the screen will perfectly fit your window pattern, right? As you guys can see on TikTok, it's not AI. Look at that. It's a real thing. And you guys probably have seen my lives for months and you guys haven't seen a person. The reason is because I'm on YouTube. Yeah, in certain, but and that's the thing, guys. Someone from Netherlands is saying, yeah, it's illegal in Netherlands. But that's the thing, yeah. In Germany and in certain European countries, you definitely want to double check your laws because they do have some strict laws. I think India is another market that's pretty strict. Germany, and it seems like Netherlands is as well. But ChatGPT is easy to use for you to check. Now, these are basically legal across the board in the United States. Oh, but the main thing is, yeah, you want to make sure you're playing content that's legal and appropriate, right? I think that's the biggest thing that's going to get you in trouble is if you're playing something that's illegal, right? It's almost like saying, hey, playing something or doing something illegal outdoors. We all know what's illegal outdoors, right? Don't say something illegal, right? But other than that, yeah, do your own research on that. Like I said, we're not trying to make this a regulatory compliance question. This company's actually based out of San Francisco, so yes, it's actually, but you know, most of you guys are just jumping on board. You guys probably haven't seen this before. Let me go ahead and take the chat. It's called Pranos Hologlass on YouTube. So YouTube, Pranos Hologlass. This is the official company page. All right. This is the official company page. Pranos, look it up. Well, and by the way, guys, and just for everyone in the chat that's skeptical about this, because I know you guys. I just paused it. Look at that. Just like that. Just to show you guys, you can do static as well. Let's say you live in the Netherlands and they're strict out there. Guess what? Maybe you don't want to do video playback down the highway in the Netherlands. But I grew up in Germany, by the way, so I'm pretty familiar with the European laws. So all I am saying is you could go static mode. That could be your logo. That could be your QR code, whatever it is. So it doesn't have to be video playback. Maybe you save the video playback for when you're parked. And maybe you do video playback, like I said, when you're parked. So anyway, I'm gonna show everyone, and that's the thing, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the video. Boom, let's go. So you guys gonna get the idea on TikTok. By the way, I'm talking to the YouTube chat as well. If you guys are on TikTok, let's get it to 30,000 likes. We showed you guys the inside at 10 and 20,000 likes. When we get to 30, let's go ahead and show you the inside once more. All right. For those of you guys on YouTube, this is our TikTok right now. Okay. Screen burn, someone said. You guys are funny. See, look, static images, right? You don't have to. You don't have to. By the way, you guys on YouTube, Pranos.ai, you guys know how to, subscribe. If you guys want to, we might do a outdoor live stream. But yes, it's a good time. By the way, you guys can see I'm on YouTube, Twitch. I'm multi-streaming right now, so I'm looking at their chats. Someone said purple face on YouTube. Someone bringing that. You guys are funny on YouTube. Mike Sanchez says, yeah, look at that, guys. See how creative you guys are? On TikTok, I'm getting the same comment. And by the way, guys, do not use it for illegal content outdoors. That's like almost saying this is an extension of you, right? So, and your license plate's right there. So we all have phones. We're gonna track you down pretty quickly. The only people that are gonna moderate your content outdoors are the local police, right? So don't do it. If you're playing, I know you guys are joking in the chat, but it's almost the same principle as hey, I'm gonna say illegal and grotesque and explicit things outdoors through a megaphone and hope I don't get arrested. No, you're gonna get arrested for like all kinds of things. Probably in public indecency. I don't know. I'm not a cop. But just use it for legal content, right? Music, your promo, your real estate business, your lawn mowing business. Maybe you just want to put a cute little image up there, right? Maybe, GTA 6. We got GTA 6 right here. Look at this. Right? Maybe you want to put a little Grand Theft Auto reel. Right? There's so much things you guys can do. But, playing the illegal content outdoors, I'm telling you, it's the same thing as streaking outdoors, right? If you go out and streak in public, you're going to get arrested in like a minute, right? Same thing applies here. Don't do it. And you have full control of this. And if you do it, you're going to face consequences. So I'm going to leave that there. You guys get the idea. I'm just trying to address the people in the chat that may be more naive. I know the people that are making jokes in the chat. You guys are just being trolls. But, for those people that are naive in the chat, sometimes you have to let them know that, hey, that does not fly in public, right? It's like if you do something in public that's illegal, it's a problem, right? It's a huge problem. How can I get this? Pranos.ai. Putting it in the chat again. Can you guys, hopefully you guys can see it. I thought I pinned it, but I don't know. But yeah, hopefully you guys get that. It's the same thing. It's just an extension of your physical voice outdoors. So if you do it for things that are going to get you in trouble, that's a problem, right? All right, hold on. I'm going to do a share. Yeah, don't do that. No, all these live streams are recorded, so you can try that. But we make sure that we don't do that, and it's explicit in our all those terms and conditions that I'm talking about. It's explicit on our website, on our app when you check out. It's also we talk about it all the time on the live stream, so they're all recorded. All these live streams are recorded. But yes, don't use it for illegal content because guess what? This is basically a visual megaphone, right? So when you buy a megaphone or a JBL speaker, you control the output, right? Same thing applies here. It's just the only difference is the visual output, right? It's a little different because there are some visual implications, right? So a megaphone, it's audio, right? Audio output. Hologlass, now you have a public visual output outdoors. So yeah, there are different sort of implications, right? Because people can see your message, but the same rules apply. Just play things that make sense and are legal and family friendly. And I'm gonna leave that there. I know you guys keep trolling on the YouTube chat. I can't entertain all the comments, guys. All right, for those of you guys on TikTok, we're right now. I'm on Ben Difference says, yo, something is off. Yeah, I'm on YouTube and Twitch right now talking to these guys, so that's why I'm not looking at the TikTok chat as much. But yes. Could have been you guys are funny. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and restart this one. The thing is this car turns off. So because it's an electric car. So you guys cracked me up in the chat. I'm not gonna lie. I've only been streaming on YouTube for about 2 weeks. And I'm not gonna lie, you guys are fun to talk to on because you guys are like, and by the way, there's a lot of supporters in the chat, and it's like it's just fun to talk to you guys. Like, but you guys also say a lot of the craziest things on the chat. But anyway, 5K no, yeah, we've already shown you guys the inside twice. You probably weren't here. We're on that goal is for TikTok, by the way, guys. I'm multi-streaming, so I'm on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube. On TikTok, we're at 22,000 likes. So they're the ones that are trying to get to that goal. If they double tap, triple tap, whatever. But yes. Okay. So yeah, I'm on YouTube, guys. So I'm on YouTube. But yeah, for those the YouTube folks thought that goal was for them. No, on YouTube you can't do that. On TikTok you can double tap, triple tap, no problem. All right, let's see. No, it's real. Definitely not. And that's gonna look awful on your car. These screens are custom and they're they produce really, really, really nice visuals. That's gonna look really bad on your car. I have an electric car, but yes. I mean, it's really meant for when you're driving around, right? So if you're parked like this car's been off, that's a problem, right? Reginald Green, this is my, and by the way, Reginald, appreciate the love in the chat. See, there's a lot more love in the chat. Every once in a while, we'll get a troll on YouTube, but by the way, guys, if you really understand the mission of this company, and you probably would support it more because people look at this and they think ads. Oh, we're gonna get ads everywhere, but this is actually a consumer device. This is actually empowering whoever is driving this car or any car at all. Any car in this parking garage is compatible with this system, right? So it allows everyday people to also join that conversation outdoors. That really advertisers are the only people taking advantage of, right? 500 ain't a bad price. By the way, I'm using the app to connect to it. I'm gonna go ahead and loop that. Let's go. But yeah, I mean, when you really think about what Pranos is doing, which is basically giving billboards to everyday people, every car, and allows you to push content, you're gonna understand that. By the way, guys, we're on YouTube right now. I'm on Twitch on the other phone. I'm on YouTube, and you guys are on TikTok. For those of you guys on TikTok, if I don't see your content, but when you understand that this company is all about empowering everyday people to also join the conversation, it shouldn't just be. It's almost like if social media. Imagine if there was an alternate universe where social media was nothing but ads, and every time you jumped on social, all you could scroll through was ads, and maybe a Hollywood clip every once in a while. That's what the outdoor landscape across the world is like. Every time you step outdoors, and we all do, Where's that fun consumer generated content that's dominating social media, right? Well, Pranos is bringing consumer generated content in HD to all sedans and SUVs. That's why it matters. And that's why there's a huge gap, when it comes to communication. Social media has proven that that's an important outlet, right? We all have a lot to say about all kinds of stuff, and it's our right to do it. But why are we not exercising it? The reason is billboards are expensive. Bumper stickers aren't that effective. Yard signs, t-shirts, or vocal cords can only take you so far. A megaphone on the audio side, this as you're cruising downtown area where there's thousands of people on the side of the road, that could be your business promo. That could be your brand. That could be your social media QR code. Say, hey, follow me. Check this out. Hey, now you're also joining the outdoor conversation, right? That's why it matters. So I'm gonna leave that rant there for those of you guys. All right, breaking. Why would you need to? Well, I mean, like I said, not everyone's trying to promote things, right? So breaking good. So for some of us, we don't like the same thing. It's similar to not all of us post online or post on. We're not all creators, right? Not all of us are posting on YouTube and Twitch, right, or whatever it is. This is more for entrepreneurs or people that want to be seen, people that want to get their content outdoors. Right, you're taking your content outdoors, and there's clearly a lot of eyeballs outdoors, right? In the outdoor physical, we're not talking about phones and computers. We're talking about taking your content into the outdoor physical world, right? The same way that advertisers do through billboards. Pranos.ai is building billboards for all sedans and SUVs, right? For $350, you have your own HD billboard to push your content. Think about all the people you drive past, all the people on the side of the road. So that's an audience, right? So that's why it matters, right? For those of us that want to get more exposure, that's why. Okay, this is another communication medium, right? So Rico said, why? Hopefully that addressed it. Video gamer. Believe it or not, Rico, it is actually illegal. Look up rear outward facing displays. Obviously, I don't know where you live. Most of our chat is international, but rear running by ChatGPT, say, hey, can I have a video that's outward facing through my back window playing videos while I'm driving down the highway? And you will see that it's actually legal in most places because most of the distraction laws in the United States are making sure there are no distractions at 180 degrees looking forward, right? For those of you guys on TikTok, by the way, I'm mostly looking at my YouTube chat, YouTube and Twitch chat today. So you guys are kind of getting more of a behind the scenes. But keep tapping, guys. If you're a supporter on the TikTok chat, double tap, triple tap. Right, we're at 22,000 taps on YouTube, or sorry, on TikTok. Let's get to 30, and we'll show you guys the inside again. But yeah, you guys are getting more of behind the scenes. Well, maybe that's the case in Ohio, but look up rear outward facing displays. Okay. You act like people that have a big ass TVs are all over their car 20 with a big ass one. Well, and that's the thing. It's not just a decorative thing, guys. I mean, yes, it can be for sure. If you're playing something like this, yeah, you're probably just using it to decorate it and to be fun or to stand out. But if you're using it to promote your brand, like look at these ladies here, for example. They have their QR code in the corner. Obviously, you want to make sure the QR code, obviously shows. These are just lip syncers, right? These is the same content you guys all watch every single day, right? They're singing or whatever. Maybe that QR code goes to your social media. Maybe that QR code goes to your website. So when you're stuck in traffic, someone could be like, oh, maybe I'll tap on that QR code. That could be a viewer. That could be a follower. That could be a customer. It does. Who knows, right? How you set it up. But, QR codes are very powerful, right? Promote your QR code outdoors, promote your content. Obviously, you control the content itself. So for those of you guys that think, oh, it's all about hip hop and being flashy, it can be, but it can also be used to get conversions to whatever it is you're trying to promote, your socials, whatever it is. Nah, these are just TikTokers, guys. These are just lip syncers. Front glass. Yeah, the front glass. Yeah, the front windshield version is definitely only for events. and things like that. But the rear side window in a lot of places is actually illegal, believe it or not. This is the Pranos Hologlass display system, by the way, guys. I'm on Twitch right now and YouTube. By the way, I'm running the phone in front so you guys can see that it's the real thing, right? So look at this. Let's say you're a real estate agent, you're a business owner, you just started. Hey, maybe you can't afford all the billboards in your city just yet and putting your face on all the buses, but you do have a car that happens to drive past thousands of people anyway, and you want to post your little sizzle reel and you want to put your phone number up there or your QR. In my opinion, do a QR code. So you guys get the idea, right? It's your own personal billboard. It's your up to you how you use it. You don't have to play future all day long. For those of you guys who are taking this in a literal sense, no, this is just taking content into the physical world. Your content into the physical world. Now, billboards have done it, but they usually, cater to advertisers, right? Because they're so expensive. And, you know, I mean, I wonder how many people in the chat have got a billboard to say happy birthday to somebody or got a billboard for anything. They're usually only for, I mean, they're expensive, right? And, $3,000 for a day. And most people don't even look at them anyway. I mean, it's just, anyway. Megatron says they're going to hack into. Well, Megatron, the cybersecurity behind the software here is pretty good. And they're all offline, right? So these are localized systems. Can you guys see me? There we go. Sorry, there was a glitch on YouTube. They're localized, so you could even use these completely offline. You could be in the Sahara Desert and post content. All right, so good luck to whoever said they want to hack. Whoever wants to hack on these, hack into these, good luck. That's not for everyone. Yeah, exactly. Well, Dion, that's true, right? By the way, I'm on Twitch as well and YouTube, by the way. Sorry, TikTok. It's almost like saying like everyone should create content. Like we all know not all of us create content, right? We all know that. But with Pranos Hologlass, we're all going to be part of this environment. It's kind of different because with like social media, let me just kind of put it this way. To look at content on TikTok, for example, you have to create an account and be on actively scrolling on TikTok, right? The difference with Pranos Hologlass is if you are one of the creators on Pranos Hologlass and you're posting your content outdoors, driving past tons of people outdoors, guess what? The people that are down the street, walking on the sidewalk, whether they like it or not, your visual signage is now part of the landscape, and they're gonna have to see it. You don't have to sign up to be a viewer. Maybe you have to. You might start ignoring them, but if someone's driving past you, and it's gonna be hard to ignore. All I'm saying is, everyone outdoors is part of the ecosystem, because you're outdoors, and that's why advertisers are the only. Advertisers are the only people taking advantage of that. They're the only ones posting outdoors through ads, right? So that's the cool thing about Pranos Hologlass is whether you want to have one and create content and post it and share it and drive around town promoting whatever it is you want to promote, or whether you just happen to be going out to your local Korean restaurant, walking with your family and you happen to see someone else's content. You're a viewer. You're part of the ecosystem. So it's, it is interesting. Guys, if you guys want to look at the product right now, look up pranos.ai. There's images and installation videos on the website. Definitely not hiding that. We're at 22,000 likes on TikTok. We've shown you guys that at 10,000, 20,000, and we're gonna do it again at 30,000 likes. By the way, I'm on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. We're at 22,000 on TikTok. They're the ones that have the goal. So when we get to 30,000 likes, we're gonna show you guys again. If you don't want to wait, look it up. There's nothing that we're hiding here. It's a full HD system. It's your own personal billboard that allows you to push and share your content outdoors. And it's the coolest thing is that it's easy to install. You don't need a professional. And it'll take form on it'll take the shape of any window on any sedan or SUV, right? It doesn't matter what window pattern you have. They create screens for all sedans and SUVs. Now, Jake Cut says, if this was $100, you would have made a killing. Well, I mean, the thing is, the cost to build these things is much higher than $100. When the thing is, by the way, someone on TikTok said that. When these things first came out, the cost to build them, they were like $900. That was the Pranos Hologlass Series 1. The Series 2, obviously, through just feedback, a lot of people felt like it was too expensive. So it was slimmed down. But even, people that want it for $100, you're gonna, for $100, you might as well just get one of those LED strips that are pixelated, right? Those little LED strips. But to get a fully HD screen that conforms to your window pattern, and that's across all car makes and models, it's kind of tough. So if you want some digital signage outdoors, I would suggest those little LED strips that you guys see on TikTok. That's what you're gonna get for $100. Those little LED strips. But to get a full HD screen like this, forget about it. But if you want it for $100, you can get those little LED strips that have the little eyeballs that are super pixelated. You get like 20 pixels on those. Hey, it's not gonna be as captivating as having your window into a full HD screen, right? Someone says, Will. All right, let's see. Let's see what Will has to say. No, we're on YouTube, guys. For those of you guys on YouTube, that's crazy. Hey, where's the love on YouTube? You guys are wild. Now you guys are trolling in the chat. By the way, I'm not going to read the negative comments. If you guys are wondering about regulatory compliance, go to the website. If you're wondering about the product, go to the website. We're just kind of giving you guys a rundown about the product. All right. I just heard something just. Video gamer. I mean, here's the thing, man. Someone might have broken into your house. Video gamer. By the way, you guys on YouTube, subscribe. This is the official company page, Pranos.ai. San Francisco-based company. They were founded in 2019. They've been building these systems since 2019, basically. And initially, they were just another way. When they first started, they just wanted to put these on cars to run ads, on taxis to run ads, like just the next evolution of like a taxi topper. But then, people love the format, they just love the aesthetic, whatever the case may be. The company pivoted into building a consumer version that anyone could purchase and install themselves and start posting their own content outdoors. Of course, advertisers can also purchase these and run ads. If you're in the chat and you have 10 cars, or you have a fleet of taxis, or you have a dealership and you want to buy 100 of these and run ads, go for it. It works. But this is primarily a consumer device. Silent Tandy says, okay, never mind. By the way, Silent, I'm on TikTok right now. I'm on YouTube and Twitch and Instagram, so I'm looking at their chat. I'm trying to look at the TikTok chat, but today you guys are mostly getting more of the behind the scenes, just because their chat's blowing up. So if I miss you guys' questions, apologies. DM them if you're wondering about the product, compatibility, if it works on your car. It does work on all car makes and models, though. Aesthetically, music artists will love it. Yeah, exactly. Aesthetically, it looks great. Price is $379 for the rear side window, $440 for the back windshield. They take a firm afterpay Klarna. Yeah, Klarna, right? Klarna's the one. Yeah. Yes, I'm in a garage. I'm in a garage. Well, I'm showing you guys a product, so yes, I'm in a garage. Thanks for the love on YouTube, by the way. Well, by the way, the product, we actually blew up on TikTok initially. This company, look up Pranos.ai. We did 68 million views on TikTok. TikTok actually discovered us initially. I mean, we got 250 people on TikTok right now. For you guys to see. So, and I've been on, and that's usually like, TikTok loves us, guys. By the way, you guys on TikTok, someone on YouTube said F TikTok. So I'm addressing that. But yeah, no, like I'm using that device to stream on TikTok, and then I'm using my phone for Twitch and YouTube. But no, TikTok. Look it up. Pranos.ai is also on TikTok Shop. But yeah, anyway. Yes, so we already showed you guys the inside at 10,000 likes, 20,000 likes. Let's see where we're at, because TikTok is the one that's tapping. By the way, you guys on TikTok, we're at 22,000 likes. Everyone on, by the way, I'm on YouTube and Twitch. Everyone's waiting for you guys. We have what, 200 people on YouTube live right now. We have another 300 people on TikTok. I don't even know what the numbers on Twitch are looking like or Instagram, but all I gotta say is we have 22,000 likes, right? So we showed you guys the inside at 10,000, at 20,000. When they tap into 30,000, we're gonna show you guys the inside again, all right? If you don't want to wait around, that's fine. Look it up. What is the cost of this? TikTok, the product should be pinned. Do you guys not see it? Let me repin it. By the way, see, I'm working on the TikTok right now, guys. All right, cool. Well, all right, I'll show you the inside because you guys are being. I mean, it's not a secret. We just like to try to gamify and make it fun and all that. This is on our website. You basically mount it on the sunroof. Boom, you pop it in, connect it to your 12-volt cigarette socket up there. You're gonna project through your back window. Boom. You're gonna get your custom screen that you're gonna slide into your window pattern. This is what it looks like. You guys on YouTube are peer pressuring me. That's crazy. I never thought this would happen. 5 millimeter. It's about 5 millimeters in thickness. It's like the same as a credit card. It's very durable. You can pop this in and pop it out. So when you order it, you're gonna get your custom screen that matches your window pattern. You pop it in and you're ready to go. That's it. Okay? It's super simple to install. Anyone could install, and that's the reason this works on all sedans and SUVs, right? Because it's a projection system. It can take the shape of any window pattern. All these window patterns are different. By the way, you guys on TikTok, I'm on YouTube and Twitch right now. So if I miss your guys' questions, can we see it too? Well, YouTube peer pressured me, guys. For you guys, we're at 22,000 likes. Let's get it to 30,000 likes, right? We're at 22. We showed you guys at 10. We showed you guys at 20. Let's get it to 30. So we need you guys to double tap, triple tap. We'll get there. And if you don't want to wait, there's images on the product as well. Obviously, if you are, obviously the demo, I can kind of walk you guys through it itself. But yes, I'm on YouTube. But yes, I'm gonna take you guys to just double tap, triple tap. They have a different goal. We're on YouTube. We've only been streaming on YouTube, what, guys? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? I don't know. We're already killing it on YouTube, guys. Subscribe. Because guess what? We have a video on YouTube. I think one of our videos did like 2 million views on YouTube. One thing I've learned about YouTube, it's a lot harder to do numbers on YouTube. This company did 68 million views on TikTok last year. Through all the videos, right? There's like 30 videos that did over 1 million. On YouTube, I think we've only had like 3 videos do over 1 million views. But hey, there's one that's doing crazy numbers right now. But anyway, yeah. I'm on TikTok right now. I'm on YouTube, guys. By the way, King Mumming, what is the price for the 2-door? So it's $379 per window. So if you're really gonna want to do just one of the rear side windows, all right? By the way, guys, we're still at 22,000 taps. We need you guys to tap to get to that 30. If you're a supporter on the TikTok live, if you're a fan of freedom of speech and also being able to share content, even if you don't want to buy one, that's fine. But if you care for the idea or support the idea that everyday people should also be able to easily push videos and images outdoors, and it shouldn't just be advertisers pushing content. Because right now, advertisers are the only entities pushing, right? Through billboards and everything. So if you support that, tap in, double tap, triple tap. Even if you're not, even if you don't want to buy the system, that's fine. But if you believe in that simple idea, tap. By the way, that was for our TikTok chat, not for you guys on YouTube. James, can you? Jay, I was about to read your comment, and then I was like, come on, man. I thought you were a supporter. Get down. We got the 180% tax. Yeah, billboards are expensive, guys. I don't know if you guys ever try to buy a billboard. It's expensive. $3,000 to have your. No. TikTok shop. This Pranos Hologlass. Look it up right here. You guys can look this up. It's Pranos. Pranos, the same name as the channel, right? This is the official company page. I'm just one of the sales reps, but I just want to say this: the price is the same. I think. Well, one of the things is on TikTok Shop you do get free shipping, so you do get it a little cheaper on TikTok Shop because TikTok Shop does have free shipping. But you can get it directly through the website, or you could get it on Amazon. We're on Amazon as well now. We're on Amazon as well. Okay. Trenton. By the way, if you're in Trenton, is that Canada? Yeah. I mean, they've shipped to Canada quite a bit. So yeah, these ship globally. And also, the international shipping fees actually went down quite a bit. So the company now has a pretty good partnership. Every car in Denmark so yeah, just go to the website, put your address in. Let's say you're international, because I know we have some people from folks from Canada. We have some internationals here on YouTube. The shipping fees should be under $100. I mean, I think to France, I think it was like $50 the last time I saw it. They were higher, but now through the partnership, I think it's like $50. So they're a little cheaper now. So yeah, just even if you just want to, if you're curious to see how much it costs to ship it to Europe, last time I saw it, it was like $50 for France. So just use that as a reference point. They start at $379 for the rear side window. The back windshield is $440. All right. There's actually not too many there's not too many cables, guys. There's two. That's it. I'm gonna put the link in the chat here. I thought I pinned it. There we go. So some people are saying shut the fuck up, and a bunch of you guys are saying I want this in Denmark, and I want this in France, and I want this here, and I want it. So as you guys can see, the haters in the chat, you guys are outnumbered, by the way. You guys are outnumbered. The skeptics, and by the way, if you're a skeptic right now, whether you're walking down the street and you see someone else pushing their content, you're gonna have to be part of the environment. You count as a viewer. Look it up. Definitely not. Definitely not, Jesse. This company has been featured on ESPN, Sports Center, Forbes, Fortune, TechCrunch, Supercar Blondie. This is definitely far from that. Look it up. Look up Pranos. Pranos. We've been featured on ESPN Sports Center. Go to the website right now. Click on ESPN Sports Center. It takes you straight to the feature. Forbes, Fortune, TechCrunch, Lad Bible. We've been on Unilad. We've been on the 85 South Show, the biggest podcast in hip hop. Far from a scam, guys. Look it up. Anyway, for those of you guys on TikTok, you guys are getting a behind the scenes right now. I'm talking to my chat on YouTube right now and Twitch. So I'm multi-streaming, so apologies. You guys are kind of getting more of a behind the scenes today. My uncle was on Lad Bible. Yeah, look it up, guys. Look it up. All right. Well, and that's the thing, guys. If you believe that sharing your content outdoors is important, then you support this. That's the thing, guys. It's about sharing your content outdoors. Oh, now you guys want to troll in the chat. That's crazy. Now we got YouTube trolling, and that's fine. You guys can troll, but anyway. Hold on. I got to look at the chat on YouTube. Where is it? Shit, I can't even see the comments now. Believe it or not, guys, I don't know where you guys live. I know we're getting a lot of international folks in the chat. Look up your jurisdiction. All right, guys. All right, let's see. We have a lot of people loving it, guys. We have a few trolls. All right, everyone put your age in the chat. I feel like we have a lot of 10-year-olds in the chat. By the way, we love the young folks in the chat, but I know we have a lot of 10-year-olds in here because you guys are wild. You guys are spamming the chat. Now that's fine. You guys can do so. But like anything else, there's implications to your actions. And that's all I gotta say. We'll be hitting likes. Well, no, we already hit. We're at 22,000 likes, guys. I'm on TikTok right now as well. That like goal is only for TikTok. We're at 22,000 likes on TikTok. We have almost 200 concurrent viewers on TikTok, and we have another 200 on YouTube right now, guys. We're at 23,000. When we get to 30,000 likes, we're gonna go show you guys the inside. Well, I don't know. We put the stream to be 18 and up, but you know how it is on YouTube. You guys, whatever. Anyways, this is Pranos.ai. Someone says stop being a narc. Go to Kenya. They've been doing yeah. Pranos.ai, guys, allows you to take your content outdoors. Super easy. It comes in this kit here. I'm on TikTok. So right now I'm holding TikTok right here. We have what, 200 people on TikTok, and yeah, I'm looking at the YouTube. But yeah, guys, this is all about pushing your content. This is not about showing off this car. I know this is not a G-Wagon. I know you guys are missing the point. And that's fine. For those of you guys who have been here the whole time, you guys have already heard it. But I'll go ahead and start from the top. It's not about the car. This is about giving people a platform to push videos and images outdoors. In a world, which is the outdoor world, the outdoor physical landscape, where every time you step outside, I guarantee you, it doesn't matter if you're in Kenya, Denmark, all you see are ads. Okay? All you see outdoors are ads, right? Pranos Hologlass is bringing billboards to every car. All right? That's why it matters, guys. By the way, I'm on YouTube, guys. For those of you guys on TikTok. So I know you guys are wondering, oh, well, it depends. There's two camps. Do you prefer to see ads every time you step outside? Or do you think that people should also have the right to push consumer-generated content outdoors, right? The same way we do on TikTok and YouTube. If you're on social media, you understand the power of consumer-generated content. Not only that, the audience. People love consumer-generated content, right? If you're on social, you understand that. Now, if you're on the other camp and you just want to see ads outdoors, then okay, maybe this is not for you. Okay? Well, I mean, it's sharing your content, guys. It's sharing. It could be your business promo. It could be whatever it is. So it's actually more of an evening, nighttime product. It's not a daytime product. Okay? Great question. Great question. By the way, guys, on TikTok, I'm getting grilled on YouTube right now, which is actually rare. You guys are usually very supportive on YouTube, but it's fine. I'll address, but I can't read every single counter, right? I mean, most of you guys' counters are like, there's no substance. You can't, there's just random attacks. Exactly. Freedom of speech is huge, guys. Do you guys not understand what freedom of speech is? It's almost like saying, hey, every time we step outside, I mean, we all can say whatever we want. Now, if you say something that's illegal, yeah, you might go to jail. But yes, freedom of speech is a huge thing in the United. I don't know where you guys are from. I know we have a lot of international folks in the chat, but this is just another extension of your consumer voice outdoors. It takes your outdoor content, your consumer content outdoors. Simple as that, guys. Now, if all you want to see outdoors or ads everywhere, well, then you're in a different camp. But if you believe, hey, only advertisers should be able to, or large corporations should be able to express themselves, that's the same thing as thinking social media should be nothing but ads. Do you guys get what I'm saying with that? Like, I'm trying to break it down because I know some of you guys are just jumping on here. Maybe you guys have been here for 10 seconds, but it does, when it comes to communication outdoors, when I'm talking about visual communication, right? Images and videos, it's a huge gap, right? Bumper stickers, billboards. And by the way, billboards are basically just advertisers, right? Because they're expensive. But we all have car windows. These systems allow you to convert your own back window into your, a pretty aesthetic visual billboard, right? So just hopefully for those of you guys on YouTube. And then, by the way, I have to say it again because I know we had a lot of trolls that but that's a very important thing, right? And a huge communication gap, right? When we're talking about communication, and I'm not just talking about communication in Arkansas, I'm talking about communication across the entire world, because that's a problem in every city across the world. Every time you step out foot outdoors, all you see are ads, 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 ads. Guess what? Consumer generated content is a huge hit, right? AKA social media has proven that trillions of times over, right? People love to post it. People love to engage. People love to create it, right? We all have a lot to say. Where is that footprint outdoors, right? Yeah, some of us can get a bunch of billboards, but some of us don't have that type of money. But a lot of us do have these, a lot of us have cars, and a lot of our cars do drive past thousands of people on on the side of the street. Right? Think about all the people you drive past. That could be your business promo. That could be your social media. It's not about trolling or hip hop. Yes, you could use it for decorative purposes, but you guys are missing the boat. So hopefully that kind of gives you guys a bit more color, because I know you guys are trolling in the chat, but it is, and I had to, guys. I know you guys don't want me to yap or whatever, but I have to, because I know a lot of you guys are missing the point. This is actually a very benevolent mission. I mean, how else are you going to share your content outdoors? You're not. Most of us aren't, right? Because it's expensive to get billboards. But guess what? The outdoor audience is huge. There's a lot of people outdoors. So anyway, I'm gonna end the rant there. By the way, I'm talking to the YouTube guys right now. So just so you guys understand. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Could it be any more conservative? Well, I mean, not really. I mean, if you think that people shouldn't have the right to express themselves outdoors, then maybe you're in the camp that thinks that, the future of the world should just be ads everywhere, and people shouldn't have, individual people that only represent themselves should be the only ones that can express themselves outdoors or in public, right? And I mean, if you're on that camp, well, I mean, you're on that camp. But if you're on the camp that thinks that everyone should continue to post on social media freely, and also post outdoors freely, even if you don't have a multi-billion-dollar organization, then maybe you're on this camp. Like I said, I'm not saying which one is right or wrong, but I'm just trying to kind of put it in simple terms for you guys. All right. Now, all right. It's a rear projection system, Emma. Woo! Yeah, and you know what? I know we have a lot of love in the chat. Most of you guys are supporters on YouTube. It's just I do like to address a lot of the counters, because I think it's important, because it's a lot of the same counters, right? Some people just don't get the idea behind consumer billboards, because it hasn't really happened. There hasn't really become mainstream, because we're so used to every time we step outdoors to just see ads, right? So it's almost like social media was nothing but ads, and none of us were ever able to post on social media unless you had a Fortune 500 company. That's what the outdoor landscape is, basically, because $3,000 for a billboard, it's not really affordable for anybody unless you have that type of budget. So you guys kind of get that idea, right? These billboards are coming down to the consumer level, work on all car makes and models, right? So that's that. I need to go ahead and connect. Whew. But hopefully that gives you guys a bit more context. Oh man, I mean, I could start from the top, but yeah, if you guys want to look up more about the product, it's Pranos. Look it up. You guys can purchase it there. Pranos.ai. There's also regulatory compliance pages for those of you guys who are wondering about regulatory compliance. If you guys are wondering about installation use cases, you guys can find that as well on their website. Okay. But no, so you guys understand that this is not about corporate greed and pushing more ads into you guys' faces. This is actually the opposite. It is about giving an everyday person the ability to also, let's say you have one of these and you're driving past Times Square. That's a few thousand views you're going to get to whatever it is you're trying to drive traffic to, right? Just because you decided to drive past Times Square and you know there's going to be thousands of people on the sidewalk, or any metropolitan area in any city across the world, they're very busy. Those are eyeballs, those are views, those are potential sales, those are potential followers. Hopefully you guys get what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm going to stop that rant and I'm going to play something else but yeah, I'm going to play these little eyeballs too. Oops. I do need to take a break soon, actually. Because I've been online and I've been streaming to Twitch, YouTube, Instagram. I'm on this device is on TikTok. Uh, self-promoting, good idea. Exactly, it's about self-promotion, guys. I mean, that's what social media is, right? Social media has done an amazing job at giving us all a free platform. Right? That's what's great about social media and Facebook. I mean, you could go on Facebook or TikTok. You can create an account for free, and if you happen to be likable enough, or for whatever reason, you could do well on there, right? And you are consistent enough. I mean, we all know how social media works, but social media has done a great job at giving consumer voices a platform online, right, on the internet. But what the problem is, where is that platform outdoors? That platform outdoors currently are billboards, right? Who can afford billboards? Typically advertisers, right? So that's the big problem, right? Billboards for everyone. That's what Pranos is. Anyway, someone says I have the same whip. Ellie, are they on cars? So these are just my cars. They work on all sedans and SUVs. Obviously, it's a projection system, so it can take the shape of any car make or model. By the way, you guys on TikTok, I'm talking to the chat on YouTube right now. So bear with me. I know you guys are kind of getting more of a behind the scenes than you guys usually get. Usually TikTok is my primary, but we've been blowing up on YouTube, so I've been on here recently. But yeah, TikTok is where we blew up initially. Okay, let's see. Trying to connect to the app really quick because my phone is super old. So on YouTube, I wonder if I could just pause the chat and then come back, or should I? Because I do need to take a little break. Good idea. I'm from Kenya. I don't know what you're talking about. YouTube. Well, and that's the thing. Hopefully, yeah, I know there's a lot of trolls, and the thing is, like, it's good for the trolls, but and trolls, it's good, but you guys are kind of like, we're on the same team here, right? This is not another. By the way, when this company first started, of course, all the VCs and investors wanted us to just be the next version of a taxi topper, but it wasn't scalable, right? It's hard to have digital displays on all cars across the United States where Coca-Cola is going to want to run a campaign, right? So we started running campaigns for large brands at like conferences and things like that. We had like 300 cars on we had like 300 door dashers run ads in San Francisco at one point. But then this is back in like 2020. Then we realized that this had potential because so many people would go up to it and they say, hey, I want to purchase it. Or we had people from all over the world wanting to saying, hey, I want to purchase it, I want to use it. And they had their own ideas, so they wanted to use it for their own purposes, right? So then it was kind of packaged and they pivoted into a more of a consumer version. And when you really think about it, it makes sense, right? There is a huge gap in consumer visual signage outdoors, right? All you see are ads, ads, ads. That's fine. But, with the advent of social media, we all know that consumer voices are pretty important. So anyway, even if you don't like the product, right? If you don't think that a 1080p digital screen that perfectly fits your window pattern, it looks stupid or whatever, that's fine. But we're talking about the utility and what it's actually used for, right? What the implications really are. And it's to give any person a visual footprint in an environment that has only catered to advertisers, which is the outdoor physical world that we all step into every single day. So that's why a lot of people love this. I know I'm trying to address the trolls, but by the way, it's good because I always have to talk about the same thing, and that's fine. But see, you guys get it now, right? A little bit. Foolish idea. Chiefly US and Canadian users are unwanted matter of objects, a literally or artistic production of poor quality. So did he just copy and paste? What definition is that? Oh, is that trash? He just put the definition of trash in the chat. Okay, well, that's the thing. That's your own opinion. I mean, if you think that ads should be the only thing that are push outdoors, then hey, maybe we are moving into Minority Report or what's that other movie? Uh, but now social media has done a great thing, and it's a discovery of, not only consumer voices. Not only do we all want to post things, but a lot of times, a lot of these regular people making videos in their kitchens get way more views than someone with $100 million movie budget, right? And that's why a lot of these Hollywood studios have crumbled, right? They can't get the attention that someone like Mr. Beast, or Mr. Beast is probably a bad example, right? Because he has a lot of funds, but some random creator in the middle of nowhere with no budget is garnering more views. I mean, so that was a shift, right? All right, so I don't know if I have to talk too much about that because you guys get that. But where is that footprint outdoors, right? Right now it's just ads outdoors. So anyway, whatever. You can buy it on Pranos.ai. Put the website in there again. I'm gonna take a quick break though because I do have to take a quick break, and I'll probably be back in like 10 minutes. For those of you on YouTube and TikTok, it's probably a good time to take a break anyway. I might even like restart the chat. I think pausing it doesn't make any sense. Or maybe I'll pause it. How about that? Maybe I'll just pause them, come back. I just went ahead and put the idiot. Okay, someone put Idiocracy. Okay, Idiocracy, and that's the thing. Watch Idiocracy again. When you watch that movie, all the signage outdoors are ads everywhere. I think the whole movie was nothing but just ads like on every product. It was just like ads took over, right? None of us like ads. I mean, this is just giving every single one, at least on our consumer vehicles that we all happen to own, to also have a platform of push content, right? So as simple as that. But yeah, Idiocracy is a good movie. I like that movie. Where do I get one? Pranos.ai. Take care soon, big dog. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break for those of you guys on YouTube. I might be back in like 20, 30 minutes. By the way, Pranos.ai is the website. If you guys want to subscribe, this is the official company page, Pranos. Subscribe. Thanks for the love. For those of you guys supporting me in the chat, appreciate that. You guys are, you guys get it. And it's not even about me, obviously. I'm just a messenger, right? I'm a sales rep, messenger. But you guys get it. No, Minority Report's a different movie, right? All right, I'm gonna chit chat. You're funny. I'm gonna pause it though. I'll be back. I'll be back because I do have to get going, do something really quick. But yeah, let me just. All right, I'll see you guys soon. By the way, if you guys wanna stay tuned and come to follow the journey for whatever reason, check out the videos. Also, this.